Yeehaw, and welcome to another Tuesday, the penultimate Tuesday of the month, I believe.
Oh,
Joined today, as always, thank God, by Miss Becca Smith. Hello.
hello.
How are you doing today? What's the
Oh,
vibe? What's been going on?
I am. I have this little area in my bedroom that turning
Your
my
sound
whole.
booth?
Okay, well, I have the sound, but literally my bedroom because it's like one of the biggest rooms in the house, and like all you do is sleep in it. So it's like I've turned it into other things. So there's this wall that would be perfect for filming.
Okay.
So I'm setting it up like I got one of those like back of the couch kind of desks. Oh, see, thumbs up. So that I
Oh,
can
like one of those tables, yeah.
yeah, so it's like not too deep so that I can just kind of be against the wall. And then it has like an LED light strip behind it. Like I'm gonna go super fancy. I'm gonna try this. So
You're living in one of them content houses
I am.
people do, except, it's a party of one. Well, two, I guess, with Snake.
Yeah, Snake, I guess he's part of it too. Yeah. But yeah, I'm getting lights today. Like I've been watching like YouTube videos and like trying to get like a good setup going. So
Very excited for this. I have to resort to, other media such as stills from Twilight,
I know.
because my backdrop is so messy, especially after the bookshelf came. It's just very, very messy. So I'm like, people don't need to see that.
Yeah, I mean, I have this, which of course is like for like live streams and like probably like vlogs and stuff like that. Oh, that's nice.
It's so messy, like all the cords, my yard
Oh,
stash,
the lower ones.
the
But you're
like the
supposed to
books.
climb up.
Yeah, but then it's just like,
No, I know.
hello,
Hi.
is this the vibe? Oh, speaking of vibes, hello, bonjour,
Hi,
ça va?
Hello.
late without a Starbucks.
Nice.
Love, love, love. Je suis Stig.
How's it going?
We were just talking about Becca's new setup for her videos that
Yeah, I'm
she's
setting it up
producing.
in my
Nice.
bedroom. I'm getting like light. I'm doing the whole fancy YouTube thing. So
Love it.
A lot
yeah,
of negative space here. I
yeah.
guess you're just gonna have to look at the back end of my bed and some messy cord situations. That's what happens when I have
It's
one
very
room in
nice.
my apartment.
You do have nice posters behind you,
I
though.
know. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, and then
Just lean like this
my
the whole
nephew's
time.
birthday presents there.
Oh, cute.
Aw.
Yep, is getting a Hulk costume and big Hulk faux mans because he's very
Aw.
into the Hulk right now.
Oh, that's so cute.
He does like to Hulk smash. But yeah, we're just talking about backdrops. Yours is also lovely, Malin. I do
Thank
really
you.
like it. It's
Thank you.
very aesthetic with the frames and
We
the
we
bookshelf.
both we love dog blues and dog greens. You and I.
I do love a good dark green. My bedroom is beige, but I want to paint it charcoal. So
Ooh,
Ooh, that sounds fun. I like
yeah,
that.
that sounds pretty.
yeah, charcoal
Moody.
bedroom and then charcoal, not cabinets, bookshelves and stuff.
Yeah.
So it kind of just disappears into the wall and doesn't become this huge contrast because I have a lot of wood in my living. This is not an interior blog.
It will
Hi,
be
so glad you
yes.
could join us. Um, yeah, what's the vibe today, Malin? What's cooking?
Good. I thought I was gonna have to work late, and
Because
then
you're a singer.
yeah, because I'm a designer. I'm working late because I'm designing. It sucks. This week, like literally today, I kept repeating to people, today has been the longest month of the year because it's just like,
Oh,
It's a
like
good thing you're not dramatic.
there's two design directors that are off this week, and I knew in advance it was going to be an absolute nightmare. And like as many people know on the internet, my company went through redundancies a few months ago. So you should not have two people from the same team off at the same time. But a lot of things were approved pre redundancies.
Oh
And so they're
no.
still happening. And it's like, every time it happens, that week is like hell. So this
oh,
week is hell.
Oh
But
no.
I was like, I really need my mental health to be good. And yesterday I finished late and then went out for my hot girl walk. I still managed to do it, even though the weather was horrendous. It was like raining and gray and it was becoming dark. And
I
oh,
love that though. That always makes me feel like Elizabeth Bennet trudging to
I felt very moody.
Wembley.
All of my songs on my playlist were like hard rock style. It was very I had a hood up. I crossed paths with my neighbor and she didn't recognize me because I was like dressed like a man with a hood up and a thick jacket.
You look like one of them criminals.
Yeah, exactly. Like I could rob her. And today I felt good despite of how hellish it was. And I think it's because I did that yesterday. So
Oh, what do you mean physical exercise helps, Malin?
no,
Ugh.
it's more like getting out of the house because I work remote, so I work from home.
Oh yeah, that sucks. I
And
at least get to leave my house.
You need to step outside like once a day and do a little, like even just
Highly
round.
recommended.
Yeah, so that's what I did just now, which is why I was late. I thought I was going to be late because I had to work late again. But then in the end, they canceled the call and I was like, I need my walk. I haven't stepped outside the house. I didn't have a lunch break. I need to just go for a walk and then come to this.
Yes.
So that's the vibe, okay.
That's the vibe.
Love to have
Frantic vibes.
Frantic
What is
vibe.
it? Frazzled English woman? That's the vibe.
You are giving frazzled English woman with French Belgian ancestry.
There you go.
Not even ancestry, you are French Belgian.
Yes.
So you're not even English.
I'm just integrating the culture, of frazzled English women.
Frazzled immigrant, what you are, Malin.
There you go.
Okay, let's say hello to some other frazzled friends. Keiko is here, hello, and Crystal is here, hi, and Phoebe is here, hiya. Nina, Anna, Wendy. Ooh, look forward to seeing it. This is your setup, Becca.
Oh, yes.
Becca's content bedroom.
It is.
Sounds like you're making a porno, but
It does sound like it's for OnlyFans at that point.
Yeah. I don't think it will never get any fans.
I
for that.
love a dark green. My room is green. Next time I paint, I'm just gonna have every room green. Lol.
Love it.
I love green too. I'm dyed in millennial green. I will say. I'm not,
Millennial green. I'm so happy it's a thing.
but I love green. It makes me feel.
To any person who says, "Oh no, not millennial green, it's too classic," I bet one, it's going to come back at some point. Like it'll die down and then it'll come back because everything is cyclical, so it doesn't matter. And second, no mortgage, no opinion.
Yeah, I have a mortgage, so I can have an opinion, and you have a mortgage, so you can have an opinion.
Yeah, hence why I don't have a mortgage. Why I have like off-white walls.
Are you allowed to do any decoration, like change the pink colors or anything?
No.
Like I don't really know what the rules are. No. Oh.
Yeah, can't do anything.
Oh, not even if you paint it back when you move. If you move.
I mean, there might be like some like way that I could go and ask and get permission and things like that, but it's just not. Honestly,
in the UK, people don't do it because they tend to move after a year or two. But in Belgium, a lot of my friends used to paint the places they would rent because they would often rent for like a good chunk, like 5, 6, 7 years. So it's a lot more common to do because then it's like just painted white when you leave and then that's it.
I was just.
Oh my God, where did I read that? It's common to pick up the floor when you move and take that with you. So when you move in somewhere, you have to bring your own floor.
Countries do that.
Is that Germany, Nina? Not German, but call it.
I feel like Germany has something weird about kitchens. Yeah, it's like considered an appliance or something, and so they leave with the whole fucking kitchen.
Right, I saw that like on House Hunters or something.
Anyway, I also love a dark green, Phoebe. I love like a sandy beige green, lots of wooden tones, gold, metal situation.
Love it.
Oh yeah, Keiko is German. They would know. In Germany, for a few years now, you're required to repaint the walls to white when moving out if you painted them.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
we can take the entire kitchen if we bought it and built it in.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Mental.
I bought new ceiling lamps in my apartment, and I have to leave them when I move. They weren't expensive, but not ceiling fans, ceiling lamps. They count as part of the building.
Well,
So
yeah, but you could. I mean, okay, yes, because you've got a mortgage, you're not renting. But like, say if you're renting, you could replace the lamps
when
and
I
then
sell
replace
it.
the back, you know?
Yeah. When I sell, because usually if you rent, it'll come with lights.
Yeah.
Mine didn't, so I had to install them myself.
Yeah.
Well, I paid someone to do it because I'm, an adult, and also very not an electrician. But I have to leave them when I sell my apartment. So.
Or you can always leave some different ones if you're really attached.
Then I would have to buy different ones to hang up, and I'm like,
yeah,
at
but
that
you could
point,
buy basic like IKEA stuff. If you were like, say you bought
Oh,
some.
this one that I have is basic IKEA stuff.
Oh,
Okay. Yes.
So
fair.
it's not like it's not an investment that I put down.
You
It was
didn't get
just
like a
ambient lighting.
steampunk,
You're not at the Tiffany lamp level yet. Okay.
Yeah, no. I do like, I do like IKEA. I try not to have everything IKEA because that just makes me feel like I live in a catalog.
Yeah,
But
IKEA's a solid choice. I mean, my desk.
yes,
that-
but not everything IKEA. Because some rooms or some homes you enter and you're like, oh, everything IKEA. So I don't know. Or is that maybe like, I don't know, is that elitist? I don't know. Not what we're here to talk about today.
That's true.
Um,
Sorry.
it can be a writing space design video. LOL. Oh yeah, Becca. There you go. Some more content for your content.
More content for the content.
Flora is here. Hello, hello. Frazzled New English woman reporting for duty. The Atari shirt.
Yay.
Yeah. What the fuck, floors? That's insane.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Not really, according to Kick.
It is insane. What do you mean? Not really.
You've been indoctrinated. I'm sorry, Keiko.
Yeah.
Or replace them with cheaper ones. Yeah, I guess there's no way for them to know. Well, I guess if you had a showing of a home and then they come back and there's a different lamp, they could technically be like, up, 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 up.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Lol, looking up at the single light bulb hanging from my ceiling because despite living here for 4 years, I have yet to hang an actual ceiling lamp. Lol. I know. I'm very into like nesting. That's I need to nest to
I prefer
have.
floor lamps anyway than ceiling lamps. Just give me all the lamps.
Yeah, the one ceiling lamp I had is over the dining table because it's just impractical to float on there. But everything else, no big lights, no capes, no big lights.
Yeah.
It's so much to put on the floor. I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Indoctrinated, yeah.
Yeah.
Into the German zeitgeist. Anyway, we're not here to do interior though. I would love to start an interior channel. That would be so much fun. Except I hate DIY with a burning passion. I prefer to pay someone to DIY for me. At that point, it's just a trade. But we're here to write. And what are we working on today, Ms. Becca and Ms. Malin?
I'm working on my my story Bible.
Love it.
Yeah, I got a label maker and I'm going a little crazy with it.
Label maker.
You True millennial passion.
Yeah.
No, you're not millennial, I guess.
Oh wait,
but...
you get it? Like,
is that your map?
Side, yeah, that's the map. Oh, and then of Rencarda.
Show me.
Oh, okay, hang on.
Please show me. What's that meme? Have you seen that? Rachel, show me.
Oh, I love it.
Shut the front door. Shut the front door.
It's so pretty.
What is this for?
This is for Kilkeo Peak. So that's literally I only have the map in here, but then I also have, of course, Phoebe's artwork for each character.
Shut the front door.
Yeah, so I've got.
You did say with Stieg. Stieg loves actually checking on a map where he's at.
Oh,
and
I use it as reference material.
I don't. I look at the map. I'm like, ooh, pretty, and then I never look at it again.
The sources will be cited.
Yeah, I'm like, well, there's a lot of traveling in this, so you definitely. This is
I've seen those. Those are so stunning.
Yeah, the ones I have in the back. Yeah,
Phoebe.
I have to show off Phoebe, even though you've all seen it behind me for years. But like, this is Phoebe's artwork, and she's amazing. So
yeah, but it's so far away behind you. It's nice to see the close-ups.
Yeah,
she seems sassy.
She's amazing. Like, I can't. Phoebe, you're amazing. But anyway, so so I have all the pictures in here, and then now I'm just kind of going through what I've written and doing like.
Oh no, I did not sign up to having to see my old art.
Don't have a choice, Phoebe.
And by the way, everyone sees it all the time behind me anyway, so you're stuck. You're stuck, Phoebe, with me showing off your artwork.
It is incredible, Phoebe. I know it doesn't feel like that as the artist, but
I know it's crazy, but
it's good. I like, if anything, it makes me want to see new art more, because if you think that's bad, Phoebe, then like, what is good?
Seriously, like she does this from scratch.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
It's amazing. There's like photo reels, so it's like so anyway,
and I just gave her like a bunch of like
you know, oh, I want the outfit to look like this, and like like, you know, my crappy like sketches, and like, you know, and I took some pictures of like, you know, actors and stuff like that. And then she comes up with these like gorgeous new people that are my
Stunning
characters.
divas.
Yeah. So anyway, so I'm basically doing all like each girl's character, like I just call it their cast because each one has its own cast of people. This is one of the reasons why I've just taken 7 years to write this book, because it's just so much. It's so much when you've got 3 POVs and they all have their own cast of characters, and then it's just like
It's a lot.
it's a lot.
It's very overwhelming. That's
It's
what happened
so
to
overwhelming.
the space opera that I started writing the first time I like stuck my head into the YouTube fair.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh, I have 3 characters, point of views,
Yeah.
and they all have their own, like, as you call it, cast.
Yes.
And I'm just a baby. This is intermediate. I'm a beginner.
Listen, it's been my, like, I call it my white whale, because it's just this like project that I so desperately would love to finish, but I just freeze. I like fear and being overwhelmed just takes me over. And so I've written 2 of the girls' stories, so I've gotten through it through like the 7 years. So I only have to write the 3rd girl's story to have a rough draft. So that's why I'm taking November, and I'm just going to try and crank out the last girl's story, and then I'll have something to work with and edit, and hopefully it won't be as overwhelming. But even just doing the story Bible can sometimes be overwhelming. I'm just like, oh my God.
Are you getting what did Brendan Sanderson call it? Like when people freeze because they feel like they have to world build so much, like world building disease.
Oh yeah, he had world building disease. Yeah, like I don't have world building disease in the sense like what he says, where it's like you get so stuck on like the language or like the this, and that you can't like, and honestly, and it ends up not having anything to do with your story, and you just get so stuck on that. My problem is just it's so big that like I get overwhelmed of like I don't want to forget things, and then
oh my God, but I forget things that I've world built all the time.
That's why I'm trying to do the Bible. So then it's like if I forget, I can just look.
But also, I kind of feel like you get to a point where you're just like, I'll just put brackets and check when I'm editing this part and what I decided
like
to call this.
160,000 words. That's a lot of brackets. And a lot of it. It's just so many levels.
When you're editing, you're going over those words. Anyway,
yeah, I think the thing is that it'll be much better because I wrote them each separately, because in the first book the girls have their separate stories and then they all combine at the end, so it's a little easier to write it as like completed stories. So I'm thinking in the editing process, when I start to weave their chapters together, that maybe it'll be easier because I'll just be like, oh, I can look up that, oh wait, that kind of thing. So I just need to finish first, and then maybe you're right. Maybe I'll be like, oh, this wasn't so bad. Like, why was I so freaked out about it?
It's not where you start, it's where you finish.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. Very true.
Okay, so that's what you will be doing. Ms. Malin tries. What will she be attempting?
I'll try to continue / potentially finish my outline for Act 3. I've got potentially 3 more scenes, maybe more actually. I don't know. But I've written up to scene 5 in terms of detailed outline. So, and most of my acts have been 7-ish scenes. So potentially 2-3 more.
7 scenes? Dang, per act?
They're chunky, but yes.
Okay.
It depends.
When you say chunky, what does that mean to you?
Most scenes are 1 chapter, and my chapters are, I actually don't know anymore how many words. I feel like my chapters are on average 3.5K.
Okay, so about it, because my chapters tends to be around 2.5, so that's 1,000 words more, and also about 1 scene per chapter.
Yeah,
but I have like 11 scenes for Act 1. But
I've got the odd chapter where I have 2 scenes happening, but most of them are 1 scene. And I'm just trying to. I'm not writing, like, I don't know how to outline by chapter. I know some people are like, that'll be chapter 2, that'll be chapter 3. I'm like, I don't know, this might change. So I might have a great cutoff that has a really cool, cliffhanger if I cut it there or something. So
Yeah, definitely more scene oriented and chapter oriented,
Yeah.
just because it makes more sense to my brain. Like, oh yes, this is the end of this scene, which means that for the next scene, this has to happen.
Exactly. So that's what
Which
I'm doing.
is
It's sort of because it's the end and it's all, like I'm trying a bit save the cat stuff. So I'm currently at the high tower surprise slash
the
big
5-point finale.
yes. But I have two main characters, and obviously
Ah,
Axel has a lesser POV. Like he's more like 30 to 40% of the book rather than 50-50. So it's less important for me to nail it for him, but I do have them split up right now. So I need to essentially have a high tower surprise for each, have a dig deep down almost for each and everything. So that's kind of what I'm doing at the moment.
okay. A lot of work, but I'm confident you'll get it. You guys are kind. Hopefully, maybe one day more art. Hey, Steve. Hey, Becca. Hey, Malin. Hello, JC. Welcome. Crystal says, I want to say I'll be outlining Project Fall Book 2, but really I'm trying to get a Notion template set up so I can start outlining. Lol, send help.
Yeah.
I just did a super simple like bullet point outline in my Notion.
Yeah.
And I was very satisfied with that. Because I know you're not usually an outlining girly, Crystal.
It evolves with your needs anyway. So just start basic. And then as you go, you might be like, oh, I kind of want a reminder of what her goal is for Act 2. And then you add like a little box to the side, and you just evolve it as you go.
Yeah. You have a beautiful outline for your Notion template, Malin, so. Let's see. Keiko will be not writing again. Okay. The only
That's
one
very
you're letting
ominous.
down is yourself. Nina says, I will first get some chores done that I have been putting off, and then we'll see Write, Read, Cry, start a new project.
Everything at once.
Everything, everywhere, all at once. Phoebe says, I think I should read stories for the mag I volunteer at, and then write afterwards. We're going to do 2 45-minute sprints, just so everyone can mentally prepare for that. Project Wicked. Oh, I'm so excited for the new Wicked movie. I will be working on second drafting. I mean, I'll be reading. I have a big TBR, so ... Approved.
Gotcha.
And I'll be working on my cowboy book. I'm going away on a retreat on Friday, so I'm just trying to tie up anything that is not actively drafting, so that it's all done by the time I go to the retreat.
How long are you going to your retreat again for?
I'm going on Friday, and I'm coming back home next Thursday, so 5 full days plus 2 travel days.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Are you streaming that Tuesday or are you not? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think so. They have Wi-Fi.
I think I put my name on every single Tuesday, so that's
You're both on the sheet. Don't worry about it.
okay.
Don't worry about it. Oh, friends, we left basic miles back. I found a really cool Notion template that my ambitious self thinks will really help with my organization. Oh, my God, reading comprehension 0. Oh, friends, we left basic miles back. I found a really cool Notion template that my ambitious self thinks really will help my organization for the series. Oh, lol.
Okay.
And I have 3 DNFs the past 2 weeks.
Ooh, wow.
Bad luck.
Bad luck. Okay, time to get into the first sprint, which will be good luck. Share. Okay, we're gonna do 45 minutes, and then we're gonna come back and then do some more chatting, and then we're gonna do another 45 minutes, and then we're gonna wrap up. So that's the plan for today. If you're so inclined, I would love a line when we get back, just so you're both prepared for that.
We're not drafting.
I know we're not drafting. I'm literally
from your outlines then.
Okay.
Some spoilers.
All right. I can do that.
Okay. Well, if anyone in chat is drafting, I would love some lines. 3, 2, 1, let's roll.
Beep, beep, beep.
Hello?
Hello.
You're swallowing. Okay. We're so back. Okay. How was that sprint for you, Becca?
You're on mute, Becca. I feel like I'm in a work meeting.
Oh
I
God,
know.
Malin, don't even say that.
It happens all the time in work meetings.
Oh, that just made me feel so dirty, Malin.
Hello. I didn't. Okay. First, I was going to do my labels, and then realized my label maker was dead, and I needed to charge it. But then I got this alert email that I made this. I made this mistake last night. Well, it wasn't really a mistake. It was just like, okay, so I didn't realize that I was on my ex-husband's family plan for Google Drive storage.
Oh,
Okay.
So, but last night I noticed that I keep getting stupid calendar reminders of things that he's doing, and I don't want to see
Ew.
them. I don't care. I don't want to know, right? So I was all like, I'm just gonna get off the family plan, not realizing that then I got the alert today saying like, you have 400 gigabytes of stuff.
Oh,
And
dang.
so I don't have the free, like you only get a free 15 gigs, and I had like 400 gigs of stuff stored. It's all like stuff I already have on hard drives and whatever. Like I didn't technically need it. I just was, backing it up on the drive. So a lot of it's old stuff anyway, like YouTube videos and
Back
things
up
like
your
that.
work.
Yeah, so I do have it backed up on I had it backed up on several places. So I just basically that whole sprint was just deleting, which is such a horrible, tedious task. But
admin heavy.
all because I didn't want to see his schedule. I would have dealt with the schedule. I could just
Just
delete it off my calendar. Why did I do that? But anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Well, thank you so much for being vulnerable, Becca.
Well, that's my line.
It's your line. And what a line. Ms. Malin, did you get any drafting done?
I mean, I'm not drafting, I'm outlining. So
Oh, did you get any outlining done? Pardon moi.
Yes. I made dinner because I was really hungry. So I ate some butternut squash ravioli, which were really good.
Yum.
Delicious. And because that takes 5 minutes to cook. So that's why I want to do that. And while I was eating, I was also watching a video about the book talk drama, whatever, of Red Queen versus Powerless, because I found it really funny. Basically, Victoria Aveyard wrote a series called Red Queen in 2015, and this author came up with a very, 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 very similar concept in Powerless, which has been like really popular on Book Talk especially. And she wrote it in 2023. But a lot of people who, I don't know how they're reading anything because clearly they're illiterate, are not understanding that one of these books was written 10 years prior, pretty much, and keep being like, Red Queen is just a plagiarism of Powerless, and it's just basically...
It's all rage bait, Malin. Don't fall for it. It's all rage bait.
I think so, but it's really funny. I'm not watching the people doing that. I'm watching a video I say from someone talking about it, basically, and just summarizing the situation. And she puts in there some of the TikToks and stuff like that, but it's very funny.
I'm just like, Book Talk seems to be the most strenuous sphere to be in.
It just,
as a consumer, it's just like all drama all the time.
You should see, like, there was
like, I don't know.
There was a guy who made a TikTok video about like the most DNF'd books. I think there's like maybe a Storygraph thing. I can't remember. Like another platform than Goodreads did like a most DNF book or something, like list of the year, and in there's my my nemesis book, Blood of Please. Like, how dare anyone say that book is good? Anyway,
I remember her.
And there were so many defenders of it in the comments. I had to like add my own comment in there with the people that said like, "There's a good reason that one was DNF'd that much. It's just so bad." I was just like, I know. I'm entering the drama. I'm becoming the drama.
I commented.
Yeah, caramba. That's what they want. That's how they get you.
Yeah.
Like, wrong. I'm gonna.
I couldn't leave it alone. It's my nemesis. But I did.
Oh, I'm intrigued. Why is it your nemesis? Is it just like?
Oh, Becca, don't open this box. We only have an hour and a half left.
Okay, sorry.
I'll
Yeah, we're closing the lid on Blood of Achilles.
I'll message you privately. It'll be like a break if you want.
Like,
Yeah,
I
it'll
wanna
be
know.
like in this essay, I will prove.
I won't because I only read half of the book because I had to stop at some point. It was like watching a car crash. You know, you can't stop yourself, and then you're like, "What am I doing? Like, stop it!"
Yeah.
Yes, it is Blood of Hercules, KG.
Okay, I've never heard of that. Okay,
Malin nemesis.
Don't look it up, Becca.
No, but I did write an entire scene outline, so I've got like 500 words or so done. I'm now at the second execute the new plan scene, and then afterwards I'll be writing the final image scene outline. So I'm almost finished. So
God, I'm so excited to read this book.
I'm confident I can finish my outline in the next print, bar drama happening.
Okay, pray for no drama.
no.
And I did write not a whole lot of words, but I did write some words.
Did you?
I
And
did
you have a line?
indeed. Oh, a line?
Mhm.
You're not sharing any lines, so it seems
I didn't
unfair
write
that-
Share a bullet point.
photos.
Well, I guess people share lines in chat, so you know.
Do you want a bullet point?
No,
Inside,
I want to be
no
surprised.
movement. Axel bags the ammo they left behind last time. That's it.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's a lot.
Axel, my boy. A line that I wrote right now. You digging graves now? Question mark. Somebody has to. I figure we help put enough people in the ground, so it seems only right we take care of them too. She broke the staring glass down at the freshly dug grave. I'm sorry about your mama. I know she wasn't right at the end, but I pray she has found her peace now. A slow pang of discomfort spread into his chest.
So it's the chat
Mm.
because he's late to the funeral.
Yep,
Okay. Nice.
and she's the gravedigger.
Very sassy though. Somebody has to.
I mean, she's just trying to make ends meet in the Wild West.
Yeah.
Let's see. We were joined by some people. Well, one person. Besties. Hello. Actually, two people. Child of God, too. Hi, I joined during the last sprint. I was another one, and it ended. I finished a scene today and working on another one in my draft, cracking them scenes out. Good job. Best sound in the world. I worked on my crazy inbox.
Good luck.
Nina got 642 words, and there was a line.
Nina wrote.
I thought you were going to sneak out. This whole thing had nothing sneaky about it. Oof, I love sass.
That's like a paladin rolls a 2 to be stealthy.
Clang, clang, clang.
Yeah.
Crystal says, added character names to my template. Now I'm filling out their info. Lol, this might have accidentally turned into a story bible. Love that.
Love that too.
Phoebe says, I did enough of my volunteering to feel like I can write next sprint. Yay! And Katie made a new Instagram post and scheduled it in order to procrastinate writing a synopsis.
Fair.
The scene I'm working on now, I have two main characters, and the boy main character has a crush on the girl main character, and right now he's having dinner with his girl main character, and her family is awkward. They love him, but awkward. Ooh. What are you writing? Oh, it's not a romance, by the way. It's a fantasy, so a lot of conflict going on outside of the crush. I love a good romance plotline.
Same.
Blood of Hercules, yes, just making sure yet another book didn't enrage you, Malin.
I mean, I'm sure if I read the second one in the series, it would enrage me even more, you know, but.
Give me a bullet point. Ooh, how fun. Oh, last line from Wendy. She flashed to a memory of him sprawled in the mud, screaming in pain, and it pinched hard in her chest. I thought it was going to be hot for a minute. But also, can I just say that I'm cackling because I posted on Threads about how I want to get more character art done. So many artists are now in my DMs shooting their shot. Love.
Love that.
I respect the hustle, but the heckity heck am I meant to say to them? Well, do you like their art? Do you want to engage them? If so, yes. If you're already found artist, be like, oh my god, thank you so much. I'll definitely keep you in mind next time.
That's the polite way to go about it.
Yeah.
Crystal's Cluster says, I have a line. Oh, that felt very governmental. I'm so sorry. Our girl Crystal. I have a line that's going to come up somewhere, lol. Guess that's how it has to be. What I am will always be the canyon between us. This is not a book two problem, but hey, I had this idea for a romance novella. Okay. Not one stealth roll. Oh, not one stealth roll. Yeah. And we got a last line from Child. Not like Ganesh intimidated him or anything. Definitely not.
Ooh.
Alas, I haven't gotten to the hot parts yet. Just the agony, okay. Actually, thank you for that polite answer because I truly did not know what I had to say.
Nice.
I already have artists I want. The one was a children's book illustrator, and how do I respectfully say I write smut? I mean, artists contain multitudes, I guess. But if you already have artists you like and that you want to inquire, then yeah.
There may be
Thank you so
transference
much for
out.
reaching out. I'll keep you in mind for next time. That's the polite way, emo.
I love it.
Okay. Before we go into the next bit, I just want to ask, has anyone seen Over the Garden Wall?
No, but I knew of it because a lot of people were talking about it.
Everyone says to watch that. I have not seen
I
it.
recently watched this week, Becca, and it's
Okay.
Wednesday, so it's Tuesday, so it's been 2 days. I watched it over these last 2 days, and I'm obsessed, and I just wanted to talk about it, but if none of you have seen
Okay.
it, then...
This is what I've heard from not just you. Like other people have like, you haven't seen that. It's like one of those like, oh my god, you haven't seen that moment. And
the
I'm like,
perfect autumnal vibes. I might
I
have shed some
don't-
tears.
I don't really watch animated stuff anymore. Like I feel like
Me neither, Malin.
vibe
I haven't
with it.
watched an animated movie since whatever I watched with my nephews.
I feel like the
But
only
this
one,
was really good.
the last one, and probably the only one I would rewatch is the Avatar: The Last Airbender. And then everyone started watching like Arcane and stuff, and I was like, I just don't want to. I want live action. You know?
I couldn't get into Arcane either. And it's so me. Like everything about it is like, I totally get why people recommended it to me because, the vibe, the characters, everything. But there were certain things that I could not get past, and it's just one of those
I
weird
haven't
things.
seen it, but now that I've like kind of dipped my toes into Over the Garden Wall, I'm like, maybe I could watch some more animation.
Yeah, maybe.
But it's like 10 episodes and they're 10 minutes each, Malin, so it wouldn't be
Okay,
a
that
huge
is very
investment.
short. Yeah, that is very short.
Okay, I
short
just found
series.
it's on Hulu, so I can watch it on Hulu. Okay,
It is so cute and
is it
just
on for?
so
it looks
like
cute.
so whimsical and
The cartoon looks adorable. These
yeah,
characters.
I just had such a
God.
wonderful time watching it.
Okay, well, hey, I need something to watch. Although I took a page from your book, Stieg, and I started rewatching Bones.
Bones.
It's
I
been
cannot believe
like
I watched the entirety of
6
Bones
or
this
7
year.
years. So like, because I thought it still might be too soon because I can't rewatch something when I know, especially with mystery shows like that, when I can remember the mysteries. I like if I start watching.
There's so many mysteries though, so
yeah. So I started rewatching. I'm like, apparently it has been long enough because I don't remember any of it. So I'm all like, okay, I can do it, and I love it so much.
I'm so excited for you. I had not watched it in probably 15 years.
Yeah.
When I started rewatching, and I watched all 12, 13 seasons, however many they are this year, and I just had such a good time.
Yeah, I am too.
And I kind of felt like I was missing a purpose when I finished. I was like, okay, what now?
I know. I'm already feeling that, and I'm only on like season 1. I'm like, this is gonna hurt when it's over.
Yeah,
but
at the end, you're kind of fatigued though. So
yeah, I was gonna say that got 11 seasons to go, and honestly, I know some stuff I skip. Like I like the gambling arc. I'm like, no.
I didn't mind it too much because they're just like. It's such a sub tertiary plot.
I know, but it's
like,
just so
whatever.
Not like there's just when you're doing rewatches.
Yeah, exactly.
You can skip stuff.
Oh yeah, this was the first time I watched that because I stopped like.
Right.
Well, I didn't stop, but I think they around the writer's strike probably because there was like a huge hiatus then.
There was a writer's strike, but that was season 3. So
Not that early
Oh,
on.
I definitely watched longer than that.
yeah, that's why they made Zach what he, just in case people haven't seen it. But that's the reason why they did that, was
I feel like
because
it's
of the writer's strike.
doesn't
Yeah,
spoil it anymore, but yeah.
I know, but like just in case, you never know.
Because then they had all those interns that kept like rotating.
Yeah, which I loved. I did love that
Yeah.
too.
aspect of it. But
some interns were more annoying than others.
the actor was kind of on the fence of whether, like, they didn't know what to do with him, because
Yeah.
once they brought on Sweets, it was sort of like he took over the role of the sort of cute, adorable, guy, and then Zach had nothing to do. And so the actor got a little bored, and then the writer's strike happened, and they're like, all right, we're going to make him a... It was so out of character and weird. I did not like that.
Yeah.
But
to be fair, though, without spoiling too much, they didn't really even do much with that either. It was literally just one
later
scene,
they kind of fixed it. I know, but again, the strike really messed it up. But yeah.
Anyway, I had a lovely time rewatching that this year.
Yes, I am too. I am enjoying it.
I am thinking about doing Castle, but I don't know if I can do
Castle
that.
has aged a little bit in some of the jokes, but it's still...
That's what I remember.
But it still has, like, the dynamic is still fun, it's still got this similar dynamic.
To do a rewatch, and I couldn't get into it, and I loved it when it first came out. So
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe you'll have better luck.
I think it's more season 1 that is a little bit more painful to rewatch, but then afterwards
okay,
it dies down.
Okay.
I just love the characters, and I think it's so fun, and like the overarching plot lines further down the line, I can like, whatever. But and also, the fact that they hated each other, it kind of puts a damper on the mood.
That's just weird. Yeah.
But yeah, I need another Bones-like show to watch to fill the void, and I
The
don't know what to watch. I never watched that.
Oh, okay.
Which
Similar
one?
vibes. The Mentalist.
Oh yeah, what's so funny? I was such a Psych fan, and then Mentalist came out. It was kind of a ripoff, and then it's so funny to watch Psych.
They have such different vibes. Like,
yeah, but it's so. I mean, that was the funniest part about Psych, when they would make Mentalist jokes.
Yeah.
I was like, this is so. That it made me never.
I love both. I was watching both, so I was like, this is great.
Oh, okay. Right, but Psych came out like 3 years before Mentalist, so it was like the network version of Psych,
But the Mentalist was just off the back of so many other shows where you had a Sherlock Holmes.
It's a Sherlock trope.
It was just all Sherlock. It was like, what other Sherlock character can we have now?
It is close to Psych, like. It is. And so I just found so much humor in the way Psych would make fun of it that I never actually watched it. I don't like that actor that much. So I think that's the other problem.
In The Mentalist?
Yeah. He gives me the ick. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Everything I've seen.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think it's
like a sensitive ick.
Sorry.
He's very active, but that's the end of my knowledge about him.
You never know what, and it's not, he didn't do anything. It's not like I know him personally. It's just for some reason, some people just give me the
I get it. I mean, that's also why I never actually watched like BBC Sherlock. I just really cannot stand Cumberbatch's face. Like, he's just
interesting. Okay. Yeah. I mean, sometimes you can't help it. Like,
I think it's also because I've seen so many interviews of him on like, British like shows and stuff.
Yeah.
He just seems like an arrogant type of person. And he's typecast in those roles, playing the arrogant guy, probably because he's arrogant in real life.
I mean, yeah, and like for some people, like, it's great, whatever. But like, yeah, I mean, I have like some actors that people just freaking love, and I don't know what it is. I just don't like them. So you can't help it. But if I met them in real life, I'd be like, oh, I'm so sorry. You're so nice.
I googled shows to watch when you finished Bones, and the suggestions are Castle, Criminal Minds, Elementary. I haven't watched that in a hot minute.
Another Sherlock.
Psych, The Mentalist, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I never watched that either. Lucifer, I watched that, loved it. NCIS, watched that, loved it. Rizzolian Isles, I wanted to love it, but dang, did it not age well.
That one's aged poorly.
Oh, it's so rough. And I do love like the dynamic of like Rizzolian Isles, but everything else, the closer, yes, I'm doing that.
I never watched that one.
I tried watching that.
I love Kira Sedgwick.
I do too. That's why I tried watching it, but I couldn't get into it. But let me know if you do. I just couldn't get past the pilot, but I don't know if it was just a mood thing.
I've watched it like on actual television with my mom when I
Oh,
lived
okay.
back home.
But I think in some of these shows, you bank on the nostalgia of it, and you're like, I'll enjoy it because I remember enjoying it before.
That's true.
Then if you said to anyone to like, yeah, watch season 1 of Castle for the very first times, I'd have to be like, please, just a reminder, this is back from the 2010s.
Right.
I watched, what's that? The Princess Diary? No, that's not it. The Princess Bride? Yes. I watched that because that's one of Wallace's favorite things in the entire universe. Too. And I just could not get into it.
Oh, well, I mean, that's the thing is you just never know what you're going to get
But I
into.
had no nostalgia attached to it. But it's just like, I'm like, this is the greatest piece of media you've ever watched?
It's for me.
Am I dumb?
Yeah, no, I 100% agree with that.
And then she recommended Hocus Pocus, which I absolutely loved and also had no nostalgic attachment to. So
that one is cheesy. It's cute and adorable, but I would never consider it like a piece of art.
And you would The Princess Bride?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Oh my God, that is a brilliant movie.
Maybe I
in
am
my
dumb.
opinion. Yeah.
I mean, did you watch the whole thing, or were you just like, I can't get into it, and then you stopped?
I watched the whole thing, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, it happens. Like, there are movies that are like considered classic.
But I wanted to love it, Becca. I wanted to be the kind of guy who loves Princess Bride.
I know. I mean, like for me, like I said, there are movies that are like, best picture of blah blah. You have to watch this movie, and I'm all like, okay, I don't get it. So you just never know what you're gonna like. Can't control it.
Yeah, it was devastating.
It shouldn't be devastating.
It's an intense.
I like the movie. It's okay. It's okay.
But I feel like I have the personality to love The Princess Bride.
No, I mean it's fine. And maybe you never know. Maybe like it's sometimes like watching a movie. Maybe you'll watch it like 10 years from now and be like, oh my God, you never know.
I don't know. The things I didn't like about it, I really didn't like about it. So.
Oh, okay. Well,
okay.
Then, yeah. You're screwed then.
Do you know what? I'm just sort of in between because I watched it, enjoyed it, and that's it.
Right. Yeah.
Sort of remember it. I remember some of the big quotes, like "My name is Inigo Montoya."
Right.
Prepared to die. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like you just never know what's gonna hit and what's not gonna. So yeah.
I will say, kind of veers into that Monty Python kind of.
Right, which I was a huge fan of.
And I hate Monty Python.
Oh, I love Monty Python.
Yeah,
oh my God, Blackadder, Mr. Bean, please unalive me.
Love.
Yeah, no, that's just not my jam.
Right. Okay, yeah.
So
totally fair, exactly.
This bit is scratch. Sorry.
Couldn't tell you, Malin. Couldn't tell you. So, alas, it is not part of my personality, but in another life.
Okay.
In another life, it is. Thank you. Despite my flaws. There's been a lot of chatter going on. I love Arcane, says Nina. I haven't seen season 2 though because I don't want it to end.
Oh,
that's tough.
I wonder if it would be appropriate to put them in the resource library for anyone who might be wondering where to look for artists to commission. Oh, that could be fun. For Katie's artists. Well, not Katie's artists, but the artists that reach out to Katie.
In general, that's also a good suggestion to start creating like a folder of potential artists we've come across or we've used, or like people might be interested in.
I just follow them on an Instagram account and I'm like, okay, you'll come in handy.
Yeah, but someone might be like, I don't know where to start looking, and you could be like, here's a bunch that we've collected, or people we trust don't use AI, or like things like that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's an excellent idea, Malin. Get on it. Oh my God, psych, says Child. Same Becca. Literally love that show. Y'all watched NCIS? I did. Like, they've kind of gone on a bit for too long, but it's good. I also loved the New Orleans version of NCIS. I thought that was so much fun.
The New Orleans version.
Maybe it's just my affinity for older hot men, but worth a watch.
Okay.
Worth a watch. And also just love the vibes of New Orleans.
Okay.
Nina says, I love Psych and Mentalist both so much. During the pandemic, I once sat down and watched Psych for like 16 hours straight. and then cut myself very bad bangs. Weird times. The
You know,
panini was weird for us all,
it
Nina.
was. That's so funny.
Oh, I love that Sherlock, but everyone got their opinion. I do love how he pronounces penguin. Yeah, penguin. I also don't like Sherlock, the BBC show,
Mm.
and I love Martin Freeman, but
Mm.
yeah. Well, Sherlock was a pain. You get 3 episodes and then wait 2 to 3 years for another 3 episodes. It took almost 7 years for 13 episodes.
That's
Woo.
true.
Anna says we've been really enjoying Castle. Also completely unrelated, but I started the Apothecary Diaries anime
Never
and
heard of that.
loving it.
Ooh, okay.
Maybe I will watch Castle then. Castle or the Closer, I think. It's gonna be a flip of the coin. Oh my god, Princess Bride. My name is Inigo Montoya. I've been meaning to start the Apothecary Diaries. Yeah, I was introduced to the Princess Bride by someone who loved it and couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
Princess Bride is art for sure. Well, it's all art, I guess, technically.
That's
And
true.
art is
That's true.
subjective.
Even if you don't like it, yeah.
Yeah, still art. But
I don't know. I'm not sure Sharknado fits into.
Listen,
I think
my friend did the score to Sharknado, so I have
Okay, so it is art. It's art.
it's a
music is
banger.
art. The music is art. Let's just say that.
I mean, bad art is still art.
It's true. I
And
don't know
as
what you call it.
Julia Roberts once said in Mona Lisa Smile, who decides what is bad and what is good art?
Well, and the
That's the
Sharknado
people.
movie funded my friend for like quite a few years because they made a lot of sequels.
Yeah, that's fun.
So I have a soft spot for that.
Sorry, we're making fun of your emoji that popped up because you've
I
got
know. I should do more.
Exorcist apparently was the scariest movie ever. It put me to sleep.
Oh.
Ooh, now I want to watch Blackadder. You do seem like a Blackadder kind of girly pop, I will
Love
say, Phoebe.
Blackadder. Yes.
The only reason I know that my name is Inigo Montoya quote is because of that one Make Some Noise episode. Lol, if you know, you know, and I don't.
I don't.
I have
It's
a full screenshot folder of artists. I can make a little thread if anyone's interested.
Ooh,
Yes.
it's
nice.
college humor. I think that does make some noise,
Mm.
and you can
Oh.
see them sometimes on TikTok, and they're really fun. It's basically they'll be like say this sentence normal, and then afterwards they're like repeat it, but like more intensely, and then it's improv essentially.
Right.
So
Oh, with that Sam guy, and then he
Yeah,
has like
yes.
Brendan Lee Mulligan on and Kitty
Yes.
whatever and all these people. Okay, I like
Yeah.
that. That's fun.
Yeah.
I do like the interview show, but I don't think that's the same thing. I'm really getting a lot of Smosh videos lately, and I was like, wait, am I into this? This is so funny.
Smosh.
I don't know. It's some kind of humor show on
I-
the YouTubes.
I just remember they used to be really big before. No.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell ya,
Yeah.
but one of them has like a gaming series where they played Resident Evil, and I thought it was so funny. Sanguinis Weenus. If you know, you know. I love Smosh. There you go. Yes, I have the Dropout. Dropout is the name I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
A subscription.
Used to be college. humor.
Okay. Enough chitter chatter. Let's get back into writing because we all have things to do.
Yes.
Do it.
My
Yeah.
label maker is
Oh my god,
charged
the
up.
Resident Evil series is so fun. It is a lot of fun. And I just love the dynamic between them.
is
CB, did someone say dropout? You do seem like a dropout girly. The show, not the act of dropping out. But we're going into another sprint for anyone who just joined, so be that as it may. We have summoned CB indeed. We're going to do 45 minutes. That's going to be our last sprint of the day. If you have a line you want to share when we come back, I would love to hear from you. And if you don't, then you're dead to me. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
I'll give you
I'll
another.
have a wine. I swear.
Pew 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 pew.
Pew, 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 pew.
That was more. Pew.
Oh, sorry. I was having a laser war in my brain.
I was thinking of the birds, but you know.
Oh, I didn't catch the bird. Sorry. That's on me, Malin. I'm so sorry. Ms. Atari, how did you do? Mrs. Atari.
My thing still didn't charge, so I actually ended up writing.
Okay. Does that mean that we get a rare
Goodness.
and highly treasured Becca line?
I don't know if I have like a line. I could do like a little embarrassing segment of
You can do whatever you want, Becca. Literally, I'm just grateful to be your friend. So.
Okay, this is like one of those. I can't decide if I'm going to start the book this way or if I'm going to start it another way and then put this later. But do you want me to just read it or do you want me to set it up?
I want you to read it. Just read it.
Okay.
Read it.
Breathe. No, really, breathe. Alara clenched her hands to stop from shaking. Was she really going to do this? Her heart leapt in her throat as she saw Augie walking toward her. The trees from Tantor Forest framed him like a painting as he cleared the giant boles and gave her a little wave of hello. At this point, she was pretty sure her heart was going to stop altogether. But today was the day she confessed her feelings for Augie. And my phone rang.
What a perfect sequence.
What a timing.
Should I end it there? Or do you want to hear
Sure,
a little
if you
more?
want to. I always more.
Okay, I'll just do 2 more sentences because it's like, it's going to be painful. Okay. She just hoped he felt the same. Augie spent most of his time with her and her brother Odris. She had to admit, though, that most of that time was just Augie and Odris. But that was because they were best friends.
And
they were roommates?
The two would be brothers, which she was sure would make them both thrilled.
Oh no. Is she a poor little straight girl in love with a gay man?
Yes.
Classic.
Classic. Tell us all
she's
this
about
time.
to, like, the scene is like she's about to like say it, and then she can see on his face that he's all like, oh no, like she's gonna, and then she like immediately pivots and she's like, I have a crush on this other guy that's like in their class, and then he's like the relief on his face, and he's like, I'll help you, I'll be your wingman, and she doesn't like the guy at all.
Oh no.
Get him to like fake date, and he's like, no.
It's a cute premise, though. I like that.
Well, and I think of that. I was just thinking, the reason why I was thinking of starting it out that way is because it maybe will draw people into the characters more than just like slamming them with a bunch of world building and like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
As they say, and I'm sorry if this is in poor taste, Becca, but write what you know.
That's so true. Oh, listen, it was before Stefan. I had this problem, and I should have known with Stefan, but 22 years, I mean, he was obviously fooling everybody, but yeah, I remember when I worked at the video store, this guy, Brian, I was in love with, and everyone was telling me he was gay, and I'm like, he is not.
He's just besties with my brother.
Just because he's into musical theater and like...
Yeah, sometimes we ignore the signs.
Oh, 100%. I even went to his house to play games and met his boyfriend, and I was still in denial. Like
you're like, wow, your roommate is so hot.
He is.
Why is he shirtless all the time?
I was in such denial. So yeah, I definitely have a problem. But.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing. That was very treasured.
I love that. I love that. I feel like it's a good idea to start that way. Maybe it was a great idea to share the line because then we can say, yes, start that way.
Yeah, no, okay. I mean, so you think that would be okay to start basically a high fantasy, YA high fantasy in like a...
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Is it a portal or like, is it set in a...
No, it's set in a totally different world. So now, and then after this scene, they have like a little crew that they do like heists. They're terrible at them, but they
The only thing I would change then is like trying to sprinkle in some sort of world detail that
Yeah,
let us
it's
know
like
that
a
it is
forest, and that
fantasy.
was it. Okay,
Yeah.
so a little bit more, like maybe like some.
Because I just thought this is a high school, like that could be just a high school romance.
Absolutely.
And set in our world, you know? So
Okay.
maybe more indication.
Pepper in.
Yeah.
Pepper in. Okay. All
So
right.
and so
I'll
in the
tweak it
kingdom
then.
of blah blah blah.
Right, right. Oh yeah, like I remember when she's all like, "Oh God," when he says this, she could say it's like a, you know, Vu whale or something.
It's like a Borgengurg.
A Borgengurg. You know
Or
those
even, like,
Borgengurgs?
if she sees him arriving or thinks of him, a little description that is like, that is not from our world. I don't know.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a little
Okay.
tease. I agree
I
with
love that.
Malin.
I
And
love
you
that.
have been critiqued, which is exactly not what this is.
Sorry.
No,
But
I love it. I need it because I would like to open with it, but I just didn't know, like Malin was saying, I didn't know if it felt too like earthy.
Yeah. I did not. The reason I asked if it's a portal fantasy is because I wasn't sure
Right.
from that
Yeah.
if it
No,
was in
that's
our world and then they would move to a different
I
world.
literally gave nothing. So yeah.
yeah.
Okay. No, I love that. Okay. I will pepper in Kilkeo. Well, no, I guess not Kilkeo, but their little town.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing, Becca. That was so good. I'm intrigued. That was so fun. Thank you.
Yep.
Ms. Malin.
I finished my outline.
Woo!
I'm so happy. And some characters surprised me and did things I did not expect while I was writing my PowerPoint.
Okay, okay.
Because I'll give you context and then I'll read you the bullet point that is related to that so that you get that instead of a
Okay.
line.
Let it wash over me.
I thought initially that at the very end, when they're leaving with the shuttles to get to the ship, Carson, who's like my main character's ex, is stuck on a shuttle with his new girlfriend, Isabel, who, as I've said,
Oh no.
she's
We
the traitor.
knew.
I've said it so many times. And she is also at that point infected. And I thought at the very end, a gruesome thing would be they're patched through like the communication system between the two shuttles, and they hear him like get killed by her.
Wow.
That'd be so gruesome, and that's the end of these two characters. But instead, as I was writing the bullet points, I was like, okay, so maybe they're aiming to shoot at them, and Themis convinces Carson. Basically, she's like, she cannot let them bring back the substance to Earth too. And she's like, I will shoot you down if I have to. You can't bring this back to Earth too. And then I wrote, here's my bullet point. Then Carson takes the choice away from her and dives back to the settlement. Through the comms, they hear fighting, screaming, and then the screeches typical of the infected. But it's too late as the shuttle crashes down on the settlement, and the team watches as it sets in motion the domino of explosions that were set up by Themis before. Their own shuttle shakes from it, but they escape unscathed on their way to Carpathia.
Oh my god!
He sacrificed himself. And I was like,
love when a man takes responsibilities for his own actions.
Finally, at the very, very end.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
That was also great. Thank you so much,
I
Malin.
got goosebumps. Can you see them?
From my bullet point.
I got bullet point goosebumps.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing.
Oh,
I did my skincare because I forgot yesterday, and then I also wrote some more.
Yay.
Not a banger as Malin, but just continuing on what I had earlier. And I finished 2.5 scenes.
Nice.
So
Congrats.
Nice.
I could check off 2.5 scenes on like done on my little progress tracker. The quote is a continuation of earlier. A slow pang of discomfort spread into his chest, and he stared at his mother's grave where the bouquet of mountain bluebells gently moved in the breeze. Sorry, Grace said as she caught a glimpse of his face. I ain't saying it to be sad. Just means you best stop being late. Not it. That's the team stated. Booyah.
I like it a lot.
I love it.
Yeah, it's like not flawless, the dialogue. It needs some work, but it's there, so I can now mold it into something that's
It does
also
seem
there.
to have like enough characterization per character, you know? So I feel like that's already a really good point to have in your dialogue.
Yeah, and I'm going into a dev edit, so this scene might be axed in the future, so I don't want to fiddle too much with the prose. But I don't want the prose to be a hinder for the reader experience, but I also don't
Yeah.
want the prose to be like, I put down so much work to it, so now I'm committed to this scene because I spent
Yeah.
3 days fiddling with words and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I have a little progress tracker, but I can show that later. Let's go some comments first. Yep, 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 yep. I've been planning to get a Dropout subscription, actually. Oh, dang. Okay.
There you go.
Wow, damn. I guess I got it right. Eek. I think we got an update further down. Nina got to go, besties. Got about 1K for the day. Amazing. Good job. I'd call that a win. I would absolutely call that a win. I'd even say it's size queen. 4 digits, size queen to me. Well done, Nina. Bye. Phoebe wrote over 800 words, but I'm truly crashing out over this novel. Oh, good crash or bad crash? Like, crash your ex crashing into another planet bad, or crashing a party good? Because those are two different crashes.
Very different.
Starting putting book one's in plot in starting putting book one plot into this template, but suddenly got hit by the no longer have in me to be productive wall, so I scrolled on my phone. Lol. I always struggle working this time of a day. What time is it for you, Crystal?
Yeah, good question.
Around 3 midday. Yeah.
The thumbs up.
Apparently, I'm constantly in a state of thumbs up because
I like it, Becca. I like it.
It's so passive aggressive if you think about it. Like without context, like
well, I am Gen X, so we are all about the thumbs up.
Give us more. They're best friends. Oh God, I just joked. Yeah, I'm sorry for making that joke on the expense, Becca. Not meeting the boyfriend and still being in denial is sending me.
I think I
Becca, rip.
You don't understand. Brian was perfect.
OMG, I finally got to the part in this scene that is the whole scene came from. Ooh, I love that. I love reaching like a good, like, ooh, this is why I'm here moment. A line from Wendy. He looked up when she entered, wood screws dangling from his lips, and she felt a hard tug of affection that could only be the nostalgia playing tricks on her.
I feel like
Shoved
the
a
first
can of.
round, she felt a hard, like you were doubting what
I was like, where is this going? It was a hard tug of affection. So that's what we're calling it today. She shoved a can of lemon lime soda towards him. I thought you might be thirsty. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm
from
thirsty.
the hard tug of affection.
Yeah. Let's see. It's a bit long, so might take 2 comments, but Info, Emir, and Evangeline are girl MC parents. The two turn and their face morph into embarrassment, though both for different reasons. It's a bit long. I can share. Oh, it's a bit long. Did we get an update? Feel free to share, child. Feel free to share. Yeah. Yay, Malin, Slay Malin, Woo, a Baruto, a Garusum. He does the hero instead.
Oh,
I love that. Same Becca, bullet point goosebumps. And Katie says, I mostly fiddled with my pictures, and then I had an idea for a little bit of a line, so I wrote it for the sharing time. And she doth share. Are you seducing me, Moretti? Matteo asked, trying to go for a teasing flirt, but he's too breathless, the words too genuine. The corner of Kit's mouth tips up. The smirk that Matteo usually takes pride in bringing out now makes his breath catch. Kit's thumb traces a slow line across his cheekbones. Maybe, he hums. Is it working? Kit's voice lowers, the timbre of it making Matteo's inside curl, melting away the nerves. Is it working? I think so. It's working on me.
Seems to be working.
Got a line from Phoebe. It seemed there was a place in her heart she'd been saving for the children she'd never have, which somehow she'd sheltered from the layers of cold her heart had amassed over the years of isolation. It was only now that she realized that she'd been saving that place and opened up the door, and inside found other character name.
Brackets.
Brackets, yeah.
Love it.
Oh, I'm crashing out in a bad way. Like, I don't know why I'm writing this anymore. Oof, that's rough. You're writing because you're an artiste, Phoebe, because the page is cold to you.
And because you love it.
Because we love it. Lol might make another coffee. I'm giving myself until November 1st to finish this outline thing. Then I'm getting to drafting whether the outline is done or not. What I do and what I know Malin is doing act by act. That really
Yeah.
helps me because
Well,
outlining the entire novel gets very overwhelming.
I tried the entire novel at first, but my bullet points were a lot more broad. And then as I went into it at each act, I had to re-outline the entire act essentially after Act One. Like Act One was still pretty much what I started with. And then after that point, I was like, oh, I need more details about where this is going and how to solve this problem. And now that I've written this, I know that this needs to change, blah, blah, blah. So
Yeah.
I started with a full outline, but it took me less time. And now these detailed outlines take me longer because they're a lot more in depth.
I am the same in where like I kind of lose track if I have to do an entire novel. It just gets like they go to this city instead of like, okay,
Yeah.
but what does that mean? How did they get there? When did they get there? How long? What did they do? What's the purpose of this travel? Like all those things. So I do act by act, and then I do like if I have like a line of dialogue I want, I put that in there. If I
Yeah.
have like a clue for something down the line, I'd be like capital letters clue. Remember to insert this thing here because
Yeah.
that'll affect later, like all that stuff. So that really helps me. And I do act by act. So if I fuck something up, I don't have to like go back and change 14 scenes
Yeah.
because
Although I
the like
still
the bones are
do.
already I from time to time, yeah, but
Yeah. I've
I
got
feel
a few
like
things that will change things that I'm gonna have to go back on. But I leave myself notes, and I've got a page on Notion called First Aids, and essentially like the big fixes I'll need to do first thing first when I'm finally done.
Right.
yeah. So yeah, that really helps me doing act by act, like in-depth bullet points. Also that way I don't get too bored because I haven't written the entire story.
True. And I feel like there's a nice balance between like having a little bit of time when you're doing an outline and then actually drafting. And so you don't get too like, oh my God, I've just been drafting for so long. I'm so tired. I want to do something else. I don't know. It just feels like two different tasks. So it helps.
See, the problem is my reputation precedes me. I would warn you if it was naughty, lol. It is okay to post naughty things. I am all for naughty. We got an update from Child. Evangeline laughs. Leaning in, the couple share a sweet kiss. Oh, I thought they were siblings. Might be. It's a simple thing, but it sets November's face aflame. Arva sighs, eyes rolling to the ceiling. She's used to this, but November is on fire. He takes a sip of his drink, eyes lowered. An elbow to his side makes him glance up. Darren smirks and November coughs on his drink. Oh,
On his drink. What about COVID? Sorry.
maybe this is a world with no COVID, if it's a fancy world.
I like
Maybe
the
they
name.
have the plague instead of.
Yeah.
I like the name
Maybe
November.
it is a cool name, like a good month name.
Yeah.
I absolutely love having an oblivious girl MC because everyone around them knows my boy is crushing hard except her, and it's fun to play with that.
I love that.
It's very cool. Yeah, parts of Act 1 done, but it's not finished. I have an idea for Act 2, and now I want Act 3 to end. Nothing in the middle, lol. I'm 9 chapters into this current draft. Might try act by act. That really helps for me. Might not work for you. Sometimes good, sometimes maybe shit. Okay, I think that's it for today.
Wow.
Yeah, imagine that. 2 hours and 42 minutes, actually.
Oh, wow.
In the blink of an eye.
We have been yapping.
And we've done an hour and a half of work. So.
That's true.
True.
Well, some of us. I also have scrolled a little bit on my phone, I will admit.
Okay.
Yeah, I ended up doing writing I was not expecting. So
Yay! And
There you go.
you shed lines I was not expecting, so I'm happy.
I know.
Hey, we know I append 99% of my outlines. LMAO. Yeah, I can't outline too much because then I feel like I already know the story and I have no drive to outline. But if I only outline an act, then I still want to know the ending. So
Yeah.
hacking my brain. No, my friends, don't leave us yet. The yap is everything to me. But alas, I will see y'all tomorrow. Who's hosting tomorrow? Grape? Wallace? Is it a shop talk? I don't know. It's not me. That's all I know.
And it's
It's not
not
me.
the end of the month yet, right? Like there's another Wednesday.
Oh, it is. Is it not? Is there another Wednesday left for this month?
I think there's another
November is
Wednesday.
next Saturday.
29th is the last Wednesday
Yeah.
of the month.
There's one more. One more Wednesday.
One of us? It's the extra Wednesday. Okay. I have an idea for a thumbnail that only works in October, so I'll get on it. Next week is accountability. Okay.
I might
Well, what?
I might go to my office on that Wednesday because a lot of people are going. So I might miss accountability and not be held accountable.
The only person you're letting down, Malin, is yourself.
And that's fine by me.
Used to disappointments. Well, thank you so much to Becca and Malin for being here and absolutely slaying the house down boots. Yes, God, Mama. We'll be back tomorrow. Well, I'll be back tomorrow for a Trouble Wednesday. And you two will be back next Tuesday for another Tuesday stream.
Yay!
That is the beauty of scheduled playtime. I like it.
And the fact that we're regularly putting our names on the list.
I know.
I mean, it saves me the work, but maybe we could try. Sure, that's spelled with H. Never mind. Let's just pull the plug. Thank you so much for being here. Love you all. See you next Tuesday. Bye.